3, 2, 1.
And we are back for another draw. 3 draws today. We've just had the Champions League. So I'll give you a quick rundown of who will be playing who in the last 16 of the Champions League before we move into the Europa League draw for the last 16. And then at 1 o'clock, we have got the Europa last 16 from the conference. So they've changed the formation this year, which has caused a lot of problems, not only with UEFA, but league teams around the world. It's all a little bit confusing, but we will get to the bottom of it. And don't forget, the Europa League final will be coming on the 18th of May 2022. It is the road to Seville. Let's just quickly jump back to the Champions League and see who got who, just in case you missed it. Well, Benfica will be at home in the first leg against Real Madrid. Villarreal at home in their first tie will face Manchester City. So the first of the British teams will be heading over to Villarreal, who were the finalists in the Europa League last season, beating Manchester United on penalties. In the third tie of the Champions League, Atletico Madrid will be at home to German favourites Bayern Munich. So that's going to be a massive game and a real difficult tie for Atletico Madrid. Salzburg will be at home in their first leg, and they will be entertaining fellow Northerners from Merseyside. Yes, they will be entertaining Liverpool in their 16-round tie. Inter Milan will be at home against Ajax for that one. Those ties coming up at the end of February and March. Also, Sporting Lisbon, Portugal, taking on Juventus. Yeah, big boys, Juventus will be away in their first tie. And after that, it is down to Chelsea. Chelsea have got probably one of the easiest ties in the Champions League. No disrespect to Lille, but I would have wanted them. I really would have wanted them for Manchester United. But it's not to be for Manchester United, because they will be away to French giants in the first leg of their 16-round tie. They will be at PSG, yes, Paris Saint-Germain, where 2 huge names will be going head-to-head. Cristiano Ronaldo against Messi. Last night, PSG, we covered it. It was a great game. PSG won by 2-0. Mbappe with both goals for PSG last night. So in the last 16, it will be Benfica, Real Madrid, Villarreal, Man City, Atletico versus Bayern Munich, Salzburg against Liverpool, Inter Milan against Ajax, Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting Portugal as some people know them as, will be at home to Juventus. Chelsea at home in their first leg against Lille, and PSG will be at home against Manchester United. So let's get back to the last 16 draw of the Europa League. Now, some of those that were in the Champions League who finished third place, like the likes of Barcelona, are in this draw. So it all gets a little bit complicated. You've got the seeded, you've got the unseeded, and you've got the ones that have come down from the Champions League as well. And then, like I said, at 1 o'clock, you've got the Europa Conference League draw coming up at 1 o'clock, where with the Europa League, I know you're getting complicated, you're getting confused. So am I. And West Ham United and those are waiting in the wings for the 25th of February, where they will go automatically into the major draw for the Europa League. It all gets very, very complicated indeed. Let's see how it pans out. It is their first year of trying this new system. Does it work? Well, I don't think it's going to. There's a lot of work that's gone into this, and I think, if anything, it's just made it a lot more complicated. Just looking at some of the guys and listening to some of the guys before this draw in the BT studio, and they said, do you like this new format? And they were like, well, it's different. So for me, that just says that it's not going to work. It doesn't work. And the likes of Michael Owen and Joe Cole, really do not like this new formation for the Europa League. But that's UEFA for you. They're trying new things. They're going to see how it pans out this year. But I think they should have just left it as it was. So we are on the road to Seville. I can see the trophy, the big vase there. It's on the table. They've got the bowls with all the balls. Inside all of those balls, they've got a little white piece of paper which has got the club team names on. If it is your first time here on Football Fans Live, thank you so much for being here, and a very warm welcome to each and every single one of you. Thanks again, and if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and jump into the live chat. Sarah will be typing away in the live chat, and she'll be putting up the fixtures as they come out of the bowls onto the live chat as well. So if you want to join in the live chat, let me know who you are supporting. Let me know who you want in the final 16 and who your team is and who you want them to face. So put all that information into the live chat. That would be great to hear from you. Now let's have a quick rundown of these teams. Big boys, Barcelona are in there. Borussia Dortmund, Seville, RB Leipzig, Porto are in there. Sheriff, a very surprise package there. Sheriff getting into the last 16 of the Europa League. Really didn't think it. Nobody did. And if you had money on that one, I'm sure that you came out on top. Atalanta, who are in Manchester United's group. Zenit St. Petersburg, who are in there. And the only British team in this draw at the moment is Rangers. Who will the Scottish Rangers get? I tell you what, the way that Rangers are playing at the moment, we did cover them yesterday lunchtime, and it was a great game here on Football Fans Live, and nobody will fancy a trip to Ibrox at the moment, because even after Steven Gerrard left to go to Aston Villa, they are still looking very dangerous and flying away with the title up at the top of the Scottish Premiership. Real Sociedad are in there. Napoli having a great season. They've just lost their way a little bit in the Serie A. They started off extremely strong, but I think they're down into about 4th or 5th, but there's still a long way to go in Serie A. So Napoli are going to be in this draw as well. Olympiacos are in there. Lazio, another massive team, and they've started to turn their season around. So not many teams are going to be fancying going to Lazio. Sparta Braga are also in the draw for this one. Real Betis, you know, we've heard of them over the years, and now and again they pull out some surprise shocks in these European Championships. Can they do it again? We'll have to wait and see. Dynamo Zagreb are the last 16 team to be in the draw today. So we are just moments away. All the balls are in the bowls. The guys are getting ready to pick the ball, and the first one is going to come out in just a few moments. I hope that you've all had a magnificent start to the week and are having a marvellous Monday. And don't forget, this evening at 7:45, we've got more live football coming up here on Football Fans Live in the English FL. Yes, it is the Championship, and it's going to be Sheffield United against Queen's Park Rangers. And then we've got tons of football for the rest of the week. We've got English football, Scottish football, German football. We cover football from all over the globe, and also non-league football as well. So are you ready for this? Oh my goodness me. Exquis in the room. Mega love shout out. Thank you so much for being here once again, brother. Backlong's in the room as well. A few shout outs. Honey Pie, hey honey, great to see you, darling. This one is going to start in just a few moments. Just a few moments time. And then the next one is going to be up at 1 o'clock. So in 50 minutes time, we've got the final draw of the day. That will be the Europa Conference League. That one coming up in 50 minutes time. So we're just going to concentrate on this one for now, and like I said, it is the final 16, and it is the Europa League up first on this one. They're dragging it out, UEFA, as per usual, just like they did with the Champions League draw an hour or so ago, and let's hope that they don't balls this one up, because they made a complete cock up of the Champions League draw. But there you go. They try and make it too complicated, and then the presenters don't even know what they're doing either. But there we go. There we have it. And yep, thank you all for being here. Are you ready for this? Come on, guys. Stop dragging it out. This is the road to Seville, who will be there next year on the 18th of May 2022. Now, there's a little break from the Europa League and from European football over the Christmas period, and all of these games will be played in February. So let's have a quick rundown of the teams. Once again, we've got Rangers, Real Sociedad, Napoli, Olympiacos, Lazio, Braga, Real Betis, and Dynamo. There we go. Those are some of the first 8 teams to be drawn. And we've got the ranked teams and the non-ranked teams. Leipzig, Porto, Borussia Dortmund, massive German team, Sheriff, the surprise package, Barcelona from Spain, Atalanta from Italy, Seville from Spain. Oh, are you ready for this? And finally, Dynamo Zagreb. So the 3rd ranked teams. The first one is going to be pulled out the hat. The ball comes out. Out comes the piece of paper. Let's have a look. Who is first out of the pot? And it is Seville from Spain. FC Seville. There we go. Let's see. Yep, Seville are the first out of the pot. Let's have a look. Who will be their opponents? We're just because they're doing it so they can't play teams from their own country at this stage. So this is what's making it so much more complicated. They pulled out Manchester United earlier against Villarreal, and because they were in the same group, they couldn't play them either. So let's have a look at this one. And it's gonna be Dynamo Zagreb. There we go. So Seville in match 1 will be at home against Dynamo. And out comes the 3rd, and it's Atalanta from Italy. So Atalanta, who will they be facing in the next round? Like I said, they can't face a team that is in their country. So Atalanta, they were in Manchester United group along with Young Boys, who did get that surprising win against Manchester United. So are you ready? Who will face Atalanta in the next round? They've got a home tie. Out comes the ball. Out comes the piece of paper. Let's have a look at it, and it is going to be Olympiacos against Atalanta. There we go, Atalanta. P-I-A-C-K-O-S, Olympiacos. And next out we have RB Leipzig. Yes, RB Leipzig will be at home in their first game of the next round. Who will they be facing? They're just picking the balls out of the separate pots, putting them all into the same one. It is very long-winded. UEFA need to go back to their old system because this really doesn't work. But who am I to say? Who am I to say? But thank you so much for being here, guys. And if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. So who will be facing RB Leipzig in the final 16? Now let's have a look. Don't forget, Rangers haven't come out. And it's going to be Real Sociedad. So Real Sociedad will be away to RB Leipzig in their first round. Real Sociedad. S-O-C-I-E-D-A-D. Real Sociedad. And next out of the pot, we've got Barcelona. Oh my goodness, from Spain. Barcelona have a home tie in the first leg. Who will they get? Who will they get? Barcelona are going to be at home in their first leg. Who will they be facing? The balls are coming out. They're into the main pot. He reaches into the pot. Get ready. Barcelona. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind Rangers against Barcelona. That would be a great tie. But let's have a look. He's undoing the ball. Out comes the piece of paper. Barcelona, forgive the spelling, guys, in the live chat. And it's going to be Barcelona against Napoli. Spain against Italy. Oh, my goodness me. So you've got Barcelona at home in the first leg against Napoli of Italy. That's going to be a huge one. Spanish against the Italians. Wow, wow, wow. Two big boys going head-to-head. Next out the pot, we have who's going to be at home in the first leg. And it's going to Zenit St. Petersburg. Zenit St. Petersburg are at home. Lazio is still in there. Braga's in there. Real Betis in there. Rangers are still in there. Who will Zenit St. Petersburg get in the 16? The balls have gone into the pot. He reaches in. He takes the ball out. It's nervous times. Come on, Rangers. Come on, Rangers. The final British team in the draw today. We've got the final draw coming up at 1 PM as well. Let's have a look at that. Real Betis. It's going to be Zenit St. Petersburg against Real Betis. Real Betis away in the first leg against FC Zenit St. Petersburg. There we have it. There we have it. So the next one out, it's going to be a home leg in the first tie. Borussia Dortmund, the Germans. Oh, Rangers don't get Borussia Dortmund. Really do not want Rangers to be away. Borussia Dortmund. Borussia. 2 R's. Dort. D-O-R-T. Mund. M-U-N-D. And out comes who will face Borussia Dortmund in the final 16. Let's have a look at this one. Who's it going to be? The ball. Let's have a look. Rangers. And it is Rangers. Oh no, Rangers have got Borussia Dortmund in the final 16. The one team that I wanted them to avoid, and they go and bloody pull it. Oh my goodness me. Rangers against Borussia Dortmund. The Scottish against the Germans. Well, if you're going to get to the final, you've got to beat everybody on the way through. And Sheriff have got a home tie in their first leg. Wow, 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 wow. They don't. So Sheriff, 2 F's on the end of Sheriff. Borussia Dortmund against German. Oh man, against Rangers of Germany. Oh my goodness me. And it's Braga, Sporting Braga. I'm sure they used to be called Sparta Braga, but there you go. Sheriff against Braga. I tell you what, Braga will not want to be going there. Wow, wow. Yep. Rangers versus the Germans. Borussia Dortmund. So the final one to come out. Porto at home. Porto will be at home. There we have it. And it's all over. Porto against Lazio. Portuguese against the Italians. Lazio. There we go. There we go. And that is the draw for the 16 of the Europa League. Coming up at 1 o'clock, we will have the draw of the Europa Conference League. Well, I hope you guys got the draw that you wanted for the last 16. Seville against Dynamo, Atalanta against Olympiacos, Leipzig against Real Sociedad, Barcelona against Napoli, Zenit St. Petersburg against Real Betis, Borussia Dortmund against Rangers, Sheriff, oh, just missed the last couple, but there we go. We'll put it into Sheriff versus Braga and Porto versus Lazio. So I hope you all got the draw that you wanted. Make sure that you join us again in 40 minutes time. We'll put it up on Facebook, the draw, and everywhere like that as well. Thank you so much. Okay, what have you got? What have you got? Who what? It's anybody's game. It's far too early. It's far too early to call who's going to go all the way to Seville on the 18th of May next year. There's still a long way to go in this tournament. But there we go. That is the playoff fixtures for the last 16. A real tough tie for Rangers. And I'll tell you what, Barcelona against Napoli, I think that is going to be one of the fixtures of the 16th, you know, of the round on the last 16. It's going to be amazing. Atalanta, Olympiacos, that's going to be another good one. But for me, Barcelona against Napoli, I really want to see that. And of course, Porto against Lazio, that is going to be huge as well. But come on, Rangers, you can do it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We will see you in around 30 minutes time for the third draw of the day. That will be the Conference League draw, the Europa Conference League draw, coming up at 1 p.m. Great British time. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because we've got over 600 live games still to come this season on Football Fans Live, and we've got a live game this evening, Sheffield United against Queen's Park Rangers, kicking off at 7:45. See you all again in about 40 minutes.